Glenn, thank you very much for giving me your very, very valuable time and agreeing to speak with me. The long-term effects of narcissistic abuse.
Oh, the self-doubt. There's so much, the insecurities now that you feel, the self-worth. You just feel so that you have no self-worth, that you are not capable of giving things back, that you are not worth it, that there is just so much that you will. It is so hard to get over this because you just feel like it was you that had done everything wrong, and that you are the one that caused this breakup, that you are the one that has, been the whole problem in this relationship. And that's not the case at all. That's exactly what they want you to believe, but it's not it at all. It's so hard to get over this because you can't trust. How do you trust after that? You don't trust yourself. You self-doubt yourself all the time. You question yourself. It's so hard to trust after this. And I don't even think that you will ever truly trust again. You will always go, okay, so why is this person with me? Or why do they want to be with me?
What is the agenda? You would always think, you cannot want me for me. I am, there's an agenda. What is it?
Always.
What are you on about?
Always an agenda. That is a fantastic way to say it, is that there is always an agenda. People can't love me for who I am because I make all these mistakes. I do all these things wrong. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not nice enough. I don't make a good enough meal. I don't talk to their friends good enough, and they totally try to cut you away from your friends, because they.
Sorry, can we talk about isolation?
Oh, it is huge. And that's one of the things that they really try to do right at the start. They isolate you from their friends because they want you all to themselves. You're so important to them. They want you all to themselves. And that's not the case. They just don't want, their friends or your friends to say, what are you doing? Kind of deal.
That's the thing. That is why they've got to isolate you, because people from the outside will see.
Absolutely, they see.
And there are no sacred ground. Your family, your parents, your children. That's not sacred. They can go into those relationships and cut them off.
And they do. And they really, really do. And they make you feel guilty for dealing with these people, like the guilt trips that you have. I used to be an avid horseback rider, and I would go to a horse show or something, and oh my gosh, they wouldn't talk to me for like a week after I came back, because how dare I go and enjoy myself when they're at home doing all the hard work, or having to deal with the kids, or having, it was terrible. You would just get to the point that you didn't want to go anywhere. You would just stay where you were because it was just too hard to deal with.
Yes. And now you're a horse rider. So how hard is it to excel or be good at anything while you're in a narcissistic relationship?
It's really not. It is so hard to excel in anything because, I would go to these shows, and in my head constantly I'd be going, well, what is he doing? Is he seeing somebody else? Is he, what's going on at home? So you can never focus on what you need to focus on because you're always worried what's going to happen when you get home. What kind of surprise is going to come out of the woodwork now? And that's, something that a narcissist is famous for, are having affairs and cheating and lies, the lies that come out of their mouths. You just go, where did that come from? How do they make that stuff up? Yeah, it still shocks me today.
They lie so well that you feel like the liar.
Yes. Yes. And you're always trying to make excuses for them. You're always trying to make it, your friends will say something and you'll make an excuse. Oh, well, they had a rough childhood, or, oh, yeah, well, they work really hard and try to keep the family together. And that's not the case at all.
Thank you very much for your time. Be blessed, and thank you for all the good that you are doing.
Thank you so much.